Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to a new video of me, Fuzzball40. If you are new around here, subscribe down below, smash the like button and comment down below essentially whatever trading methods you're using right now to make coins. But yeah, don't forget to do that. I think by the time you see this video, we would have hit 1.7k, so let's go. This is brilliant. And also, I've got to say thank you to all of you for all your support because we've hit partner on YouTube. The application's gone in now, so we're just waiting to hear back, and we should basically... It should be signed still delivered in the next couple of weeks. So thank you all for the support. It means the world to me. They told me it'd take 9 months. We did it in 8 weeks. So let's go. But yeah, this is a different sort of trading video that I normally bring you guys. Normally, I'll give you a trading method in the morning, a specific one that you might not have done before. But instead of that, I want to show you how you can be making coins right now based upon what EA have released tonight and what's going to be going on for the next sort of few days and weeks, I guess. So first thing to note is... I normally trade with SBC fodder when these promos happen because SBC fodder tends to do quite well. For Team of the Year, it hasn't done well at all. The reason being, David Luiz was, in my opinion, worth 450, but it's still an expensive SBC. People were put off by that. Bernardo Silva, the fodder went up a little bit, but again, it was probably about the right price for the card, so it didn't. And this Marcelo, everyone's hyped for this Marcelo, and I'm going to say it straight up now, Team of the Year for EA has been a win. It's been a giant win, in my opinion. Other than the release of SBCs today, that they weren't meant to release, it's been a giant win, and I'm the first to criticise, but I'm not going to this time. I think they've got it right. Except for this Marcelo. I think, firstly, it's a flashback Team of the Year, Marcelo. Flashing back to what, exactly? Because he's not, I think his Team of the Year was like 94 rated or something like that. This card should be like a 91 rated card. It's not. And you look at the card, look at the stats, it's good. It's a good card. Do I think that's anything better than what he would just be on a left back on the market? It's probably a little bit better in certain aspects. But defensive awareness not great. I'm probably going to do this card because I'll link to my Diego Carlos, I think that's his name. The UCL Live centre-back, the Brazilian guy. I'm probably going to do this card. But, do I think it's massively worth it when I look at the requirements? Not really. 85 team in a week, 85 team in a week, 86 team in a week. Probably a better of a price than that's probably about 300k. Probably more than 300k, in fact. In my opinion, it's just not worth it. So I don't think the hype's there for SBC fodder. If we go and have a little look at the SBC fodder right now. For example, someone like... Casemiro should be massively up right now. If people are hyped about that card, Casemiro should be really, really up. We'll have a little look and see if he is, but I don't think he is. From last I checked, he's not up at all, really. Like, that's his standard price. So there's no hype for this Marcelo at all. People aren't bothered about it. Realistically, they're just not bothered about it. So what can you be doing to make coins? First thing to note, if we go over across to featured objectives and whatnot, all the objectives and season objectives, this Hakim Ziyech card, insanely good super sub. I know he's got 2-star week for it, and people in my chat aren't massively happy about that, but for a free card, it's very, very good, right? I look at this card, and how do I make coins off of this card? Okay, score loads with a shot in rivals, any player, irrelevant. 8 goals using players with 4-star skill moves, there's plenty in the game, not going to make money there. Where you're going to make money from this card is these two ones here. Now, it's just a lob through pass using Eredivisie players. You might get some sort of rise in the Eredivisie players for that. Where you're going to see the major rise in this card, realistically, is here. Score using Eredivisie players on 5 separate rivals wins. Now, I can tell you right now, Marlon's inform is extinct. Donyell Marlon, his inform is extinct now. There's none on the market. And I saw quite a few earlier on, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm not going to buy them before this came out because I didn't know ZIYECH was coming. But let me show you what's happened because of this guy. Let me show you what's happened. So go to Marlon. And we have a little look at his card. Donyell Marlon, special... So now I think that's got some on the market, but they're at 30k. There's some 20k to be fair. Mate, is it? No, they're gone. Firstly, Sniper's in form. Why it's this high? That's insane. He was extinct at 30k, so if you can try and get him for that 20k, I mean, that one's probably gone, but try and snipe him. His normal card, though, and this I find bonkers. Is that one gone? That one's gone already. 1k. It's 7,000 coins, but it's more than that because that was like cheap on the market. It's like 7.5k, right? 7.5k for his normal card. Donyell Marlon's normal card is 7.5k. And what I went and did, just to test the water and see what happened, was I went and did some mass bidding, and I only got 3 of them. But I got 3 of them. One at 4,000 coins, one at 4,200, and one at 2,800. So I'm going to list them right now, take that back. I'm going to hit 7,500. He'll sell for that. And I'm going to make myself a good call at 10k off of him for nothing. And I'm telling you now, snipe this guy. He will make you bank. Mass bid on him, snipe him, you'll pick some up. The hype won't stay there forever. It will stay there while people do the SBCs. But Inaki Williams went up to consistently above 6k when Iniesta was in packs. So whatever you do, go and snipe that guy. Spend money on Marlon. He's going to make you bank, realistically. He's a great shout. He'll sell him, you'll do well. Other things to think about with these objectives. Outside of Hakim Ziyech, you've got icon swaps, which we'll talk about in a second. Actually, we'll just talk about it now, realistically. It's probably easier. Icon swaps right now. So you need 4 rivals matches using 9 first-time Premier League players in starting squad. Not really going to see anything on the market for these guys here. Where you are going to see stuff on the market, potentially stuff with this. So win 7 squad battle match of minimum world-class difficulty using 7 EFL Championship players and 4 Scottish Premiership players. So players from those leagues, the informs from those leagues are going to climb, realistically. They're going to climb. So as I think, like Ollie Watkins, I think got an inform earlier in the year for Brentford. He's going to be a good shout. But without a doubt, I would look to snipe those players up. Easy as. Eredivisie again, squad battles, legendary difficult 11 Eredivisie. That will keep the price of Marlon up relatively. Marlon's price won't drop too low. It will drop off once the objective for ZIYECH is done. But you could probably still do quite well with him there. But obviously, decent Eredivisie players, informs will probably go up because of that. And this one here, using 11 Portuguese players in your squad. Now, Portuguese players aren't going to suddenly spike massively because of this, but you probably will see some rise in them. Players such as normal Bernardo Silva might be good. If you've done Bernardo Silva's right wing, is it Moments card? I think it's a Moments card. He's going to be good for this, so GG's to you because you'll do well in that. I've got Renato Sanchez sat there, so I'll be using him for that. If I do these ones, I don't do the other ones, I probably won't do these ones, I'm not going to lie to you, but I've got them there if I want to. But that's ways you could be, without a doubt, making some coins and sniping up players. So that's from this lot here, so that's that. Other things to note, EA dropped a Kanga. Is that Marlon gone? No, that's the Havertz are gone. So, special card trading, if you haven't seen it yet, go watch that video. That Havertz there's maybe like 5k, boom. But EA dropped a Kanga earlier on, and they released 3 SBCs that weren't meant to be released, which is probably the content that was meant to be released this weekend. Chances are those SBCs will come out, but again, I keep saying it to you guys, when the market is hot, the market is hot. Now, let's go have a look at the daily SBC again. It's untradeable, so I don't know if the market's been impacted by it like it would normally be. But if you look at this Team Leader Challenge right now, you've got right backs. They're Brazilian right backs, for example, and Brazilian left backs right now are probably going to make you bank, realistically, at 85 rated. So I'd ignore most of this around here. You might get some links, but go and look at Brazilian right backs, Brazilian left backs, and just right backs and left backs in general. But if we go look at Brazilian right backs, let's see what they're up at the moment. These are guys that I tell you guys to snipe all the time. That's from half my life telling you guys to snipe these guys. Brazil, right back. Well, there you go. Is that cheap for him? I'm going to assume that's cheap. I'm just going to buy him because there was the only one there. We'll list this up there. We'll just see what it's on for. Expired. 400 coins, that's mental. Snipe these guys, lads. Go out right now, as soon as you watch this video, and snipe these guys. You're looking at 2-2 for the sort of gold ones, realistically. I'll do gold specifically. But the minimum you're talking here is like 2-6, 2-7. Go and snipe them right now. You'll make bank out of them. It's an easy way to make coins. Left backs, exactly the same pretty much. Renan Lodi, didn't even get him. Snipe them, go and mass bid, snipe on right backs and Brazilian right backs, Brazilian left backs, you'll make bank. Centre backs might have even seen a rise as well. We'll have a little look and see if there's a rise in centre backs. Yeah, a little rise. 1,500 coins is sort of the rough amount around here. So those centre backs could really do something as well. I would definitely think about sniping those. That guy's there. Mate, there's going to be loads. So sniping the I said the defenders are the ones you should be going for. So right backs, left backs, centre backs, Brazilian ones specifically. That's what's going to make you bank on these ones. And don't sleep on that on those filters. I'm not going to be blunt. I don't want to dig anyone out. But I was watching Flair earlier on, one of the best traders out there, and when EA released the 3 SBCs by accident, he put 1 mil into SBCs. He lost it all because EA did a dick move and took it off the market, so you couldn't do the SBCs anymore. But had those SBCs stayed on the market, he would have sent that 1 million into 3 million coins, legitimately. So don't ever sleep on those methods. Don't ever think that you can't make bank off those. You can. And if EA do it again and release stuff during the day and you're free, go and buy those players. Do it for that without doubt. Other players to think about other than Marlon, think about Promise. Thank you very much for reminding me, Ryan. Promise, for example, could probably go up in value right now. Bergwijn will probably go up in value right now. Their informs will be good to snipe and good to buy now. Special card method could be very good for Eredivisie informs. But remember, they won't hold their price forever. So right now, go out and do it. You guys will be seeing this on a Saturday morning. You've got no excuses. Go out and make loads of bank on this SBC. And yeah, realistically, that's the best way to make coins. But lads, that's going to be the end of the video. Again, if you are new around here, subscribe down below. We should hit 1.7k overnight once Australia and New Zealand come online. And we're killing it in terms of view hours and views and whatnot. 58,000 views last month, which is mental. But yeah, going to be the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.